If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We're starting the VSiN Daily Morning Bets off with NBA playoff action. And this might be my favorite prop throughout the NBA playoffs thus far, because I just think, plain and simple, it's the wrong number. Josh Hart, 11.5 points coming in. Any success the Knicks have, and I think they will have success in this game 4, because this is a must-win. You are entering, I know it's crazy, you're up 2-1 in the series. You're entering must-win territory. You got to defend your home court. Who better, pun fully intended, to fully display heart when your team needs it than Josh Hart? This guy has been so integral to any postseason success the Knicks have had the last 2 years. And you're giving us 11.5 points, minus 125 to the over. He had 14 and 23 games 1 and 2. He played 43 plus minutes those 2 games. He had 10 in game 3, just a bucket shy of going over this mark, but he only played 34 minutes, down 9 and 11 minutes from his game 1 and 2 output because it was such a blowout. Game 4 is not going to be a blowout. That means Josh Hart's going to be out there much longer, and that means he's going over 11.5 points. By the way, gone over this 6 of 9 games this postseason, 14 of 22 postseason games as a Knick, 8 of his last 11 against the Celtics spanning the last 2 years. You need to attack the paint. I think right now with Kristaps being far from 100%, the paint is a weakness of Boston's. And while you might say, well, don't I look Karl Anthony Towns? Don't I look Mitchell Robinson? Josh Hart penetrates the paint better than most wings, plays much bigger than his 6'4 frame. I think he'll also get some points off putbacks, off offensive rebounds. Give me Josh Hart over 11.5 points, minus $1.25 in this game 4 at Madison Square Garden. Going to take it to the ice before we dive into the diamond, and I'm playing the Edmonton Oilers money line. Now, it's currently minus $1.30, and if that's where it lives and that's where it stays, I'll play it at that price. I think you might be able to shop around, get minus 120, minus 125, check in with our friends at ProfitX. You can request your own odds there. Usually you get better lines there than at most of the standard books. But I'm all in on Edmonton at home this postseason, right? They are 3-1 with that one loss being Saturday's buzzer beater that the Knights pulled off with quite literally 1 second left. If a loss like that doesn't leave you stunned, heartbroken, wondering how the hell that happened as you were getting ready for overtime and an extra 20 minutes of hockey or so, I don't know what does. But this Edmonton team, I love the way that they're going to respond to that, right? This is a team that knows how to win. Last year, on the brink of elimination, pushed the Stanley Cup Finals to Game 7. This Edmonton team knows how to respond to adversity. They've got a great balance of young stars and veteran leadership. And even, by the way, their veteran leaders are pretty young. Connor McDavid's been doing this, damn near a decade by now? And he ain't that old. And then you got Corey Perry, a guy who, obviously a ton of success in his younger years in Anaheim, has kind of worked around the league a little bit in recent years, knows how to win, knows how to finish. This Oilers team may be the deepest in the league when you look at scorers down every single line. I'm going to lay it with Edmonton at home because I don't think there's any way they drop 2 in a row on home ice, especially following the heartbreak that was Game 3. Give me the Oilers money line, minus 130. I also like the Oilers exacta in 6, 4-2 Edmonton. Plus 240. Really entices the hell out of me. All right, let's get to some plays on the diamond. But before we do that, folks, want to remind you our best bets are brought to you by our friends over at GBank. Make sure you get the GBank Visa Signature Card today. Most credit cards treat sportsbook and gaming transactions like cash advances, even when you put your own money on the card. GBank treats gaming transactions like purchases, so you're saving up to 3 to 5% on cash advance fees on gaming transactions right there. Also, with GBank, you're earning 1% cash back rewards on all eligible sportsbook and gaming transactions and 2% cash back rewards on all eligible purchases. Apply now at VSiN.com/GBank. All right, let's take it to the diamond for 3 plays on a Monday. We're starting off early with the Rangers and the Rockies, because you've heard me talk about this Rockies team throughout the program. I think they're a disaster, and I'm not buying into a fluky 9-3 win when San Diego was a $3 favorite on Mother's Day with Nick Pivetta opposite German Marquez. I'm not looking at that and saying, oh, the Rockies, they're going to respond well to this Bud Black firing. They're going to get hot. Watch out for the 7-33 Rockies. No. They're 2-17 away from Coors Field. Fluky, freaky things happen at Coors Field. Now they're going to Texas. And I will say, I do think the Rangers might be poised for a hot streak. They just went to Detroit. Bats were non-existent, and they took 2 out of 3 from the Tigers. That's damn impressive. Now they come home. Tyler Mahle is on the bump, who's been nails this year, opposite Chase Dollander in his 7.7 ERA. I'm going Tyler Mahle under 1.5 earned runs allowed. I hate to go 1.5. I usually like this prop more when it's a 2.5. He's gone under 2.5 all 8 starts this year. He's gone under 1.5 6 out of 8 starts this year. The Rockies are a completely different team away from Coors Field. They don't hit away from Coors Field. Minus 105. Tyler Mahle under 1.5 earned. We're riding with him. By the way, and I hate to go run line for a home team, burn me Friday with the Tigers. This is interesting. At DraftKings, you can do run lines on the whole number, not just the half. So if you wanted to go Rangers, instead of minus 1.5 that you'd have to lay about 40, 45 cents, you can go minus 2 at minus $1.18. And there is the push potential there, but you're limiting your risk a little bit. You know, should you get that push potential? Should they not come close to covering outright? You're saving yourself some money there by going minus 118 on Texas minus 2. It's something I would look at. I'm got it in my back pocket. I'm considering it. But the best bet, Tyler Mahle, under 1.5 earned, minus 105. Couple of plays later in the evening, Padres, team total, over 4.5. Wanted to go Michael King props? Can't. They're juiced to another dimension. Over 17.5 outs is minus $2. Over 6.5 Ks is minus 70 cents. It's absurd. Kikuchi has given up 6 home runs to current Padre hitters in just about 50 at-bats. They've tattooed him. They've hit him with authority. Weather in SoCal right now is beautiful. I think the ball will fly at Petco. Give me the Padres team total over 4.5 plus $1.10, and give me the Arizona Diamondbacks money line at even odds up in the Bay Area. Going to San Francisco. They've got way less travel time than the Giants. The Giants are returning home coming from Minnesota, demoralized as hell, fresh off a sweep. Arizona is just going up from Phoenix to San Fran, fresh off, I think, a great weekend series. You split with the Dodgers. You stole a game early on against Yamamoto. Now, you gave one back. You could have easily won the first 3, but after you lose that wild 8-3 Dodgers turned 11-8 Arizona turned 14-11 Dodgers game Friday night, you respond with a big win Saturday. I love the way the D-backs are playing right now. Merrill Kelly has good numbers against current Giants hitters. Arizona's hitting the cover off the ball. Even their first loss against the Dodgers was a slugfest. Give me the D-backs money line, even odds in San Francisco. And that'll do it for the VSiN Daily Morning Bets.
If you work in quality control at a candy factory, you know strict safety regulations come with the job. It's why you partner with Grainger. Grainger helps you find the high-quality and compliant products your business needs to inspect, detect, and help correct issues. And the sweetest part is, everyone gets a product that's as safe to eat as it is delicious. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.